Welcome on in, everyone. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Let's see who we got. Welcome on in, Ilyano, Zandik the Newt, Soyreal. Glad to have you, Sweet Beans. Also, we got Monkey Kensu. Glad to have you too. Welcome on in to a Wild Small Fry, and who else we got? Morgana Boy. Thank you for the follows. Welcome to Lab Chat. Glad to have you. Also, Arden. Glad to have you too, Sweet Bean. Also, the Polar Pop and Bisexual. Glad to have you, Sweet Beans. Oh, thank you, Polar Pop. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to Lab Chat. Glad to have you. All right. Today is Friday, which means that we're doing art, and we're being joined by a new art friend, Ray, who is a very, very wonderful being, very, very skilled artist. So yeah, let me go ahead and unmute him so you can hear him. Hey, you there? Excellent. Welcome on, Big Magician. Glad to have you. All right. So song request is on. I need to turn off the loop. Oh, Lightning, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Lab Chat. Glad to have you. Oh my god, the Lightning, famous Twitch streamer. Welcome on, Yoshi Ram. I'm glad to have you too. Okay, we got song request. I could not hear him. Oh fuck! God damn it! Hold up a moment. No. It's something frustrating with the fucking. Hold up. I have to go into the. I don't have to go into the void. Go to studio mode, audio sources, Discord, and then I have to change which Discord it's using, even though it says it's trying to get Discord. There we go. You should be audible now.
Hello, good morning. How's everyone doing today? Happy Friday.
Perfect. They should be able to hear you now. Awesome. Welcome on,
Unfortunate for
people. Glad
them.
to have you, Sweet Bean. Yeah, happy Friday. You guys managed to make it through another week. All right. Songify crashed. It doesn't look very crashed. Oh, and it crashed. I love the model, Starky. Thank you so much. It's this model was done by Falcatrace. I am actually having a new one on the. It's finished. I'm just working through the process of trying to debut it, which so far has gone poorly. It hasn't gone poorly. It's just that everyone, like the people, songs. Okay, Songify. No, that's not. Don't open the fucking text file. Open the executable. Tell me about it. So far I'm on. I think the fifth person I'm trying to request to be like, hey, can you either make a comic or do an animation for me? Songify, not Songify. Songify. There we go.
What
Is
type
it
of
working?
music is everyone
Songify crashed for a moment there. I'm waiting for it to reconnect. All right, it should be working now. All right, there we go.
Rats, we're rats.
Oh, what's up, Chris?
We're the rats.
Welcome to a new stream feature. Please give it 2 hours of trial and error before it starts working. Actually, it might be 3 hours before we get started with art and stop trying to get the new program to work.
Listen, it works. The problem is if I try to touch Spotify while Songify is open, it fucking detonates. It's like me when there's a sudden change in plans. I just don't know how to deal with it. Like send the Blender files if you want a 3D animation created by someone else. That was, I think, the plan. That was the secondary plan with the person who you sent me, who does the like VTuber debuts. Worst case scenario, I will probably use the animation and then the PNG that you sent me to create 2 hype up posts, and then we'll just debut it early, and I'll do like all of the like various stuff secondary. Yeah, art. Also, Ray, handsome, very, very handsome, Sweet Bean. How you doing?
Wow. Don't tell them I'm handsome.
You are, though.
Don't lie to them like that.
I've seen
No,
you
don't lie to
IRL.
them like that. I've been checking myself on stream a lot lately.
Yeah.
I even added a new belly redeem.
I did see that. I was looking in your stream yesterday. Very stinky, very smelly.
I am a little stinky. I had to put on extra deodorant to cover up the stink.
Let me make sure that I'm in the queue. Spotify. Sorry that like the start of the stream is such a mess.
It's not a good stream without a little scuff.
That is fair. Also, welcome on Cowboy Boda. Glad to have you. Also, welcome on Badumtish. Glad to have you too. Is that the cutie Borb? I mean, I'm just a Borb.
Oh, you're cute.
Shut up. Shush you. Welcome on
Uh-huh,
Extorius and Fuck
yeah.
the System. Glad to have you. Listen, I'm just a bird. I'm cheating because I'm tall.
You're not that much taller than me.
God, how you're like 6.
I'm 6'3".
I was about to say like 6'3". Welcome on in Void.
Is she
Gabe, glad
6'7"?
to have you, Sweet Bean. Did you shut up for Void Hound? Sorry about that. What were we gonna say?
Aren't you 6'7"?
I'm 6'7", 6'8".
Yeah, you're not that much taller than me.
Also, feel free to tell me if the audio is all why is all the furries massive? To be fair,
If you want massive, pants grab.
here's the thing: if I could donate my height, I 100% would. I'm sick of
You
being
want to be a
tall.
little guy?
It hurts.
You want to be a little guy?
I want to be a little guy.
Just a little guy?
Yeah, exactly. There's a reason I like macro art of other characters, and I want to get micro art of Starky.
Micro.
Still
Interesting.
waiting for Spotify to get back up. Is it? Can you not hear music? Oh,
Look.
no. Okay, so we've just been in silence. Okay. Song request. Oh, there it is. I didn't unmute the source.
You
But-
silly board.
Listen. This is the first time I've had someone like I've had like host another streamer on for like art evenings. Let me go ahead and restart this song then.
I was surprised you didn't want to draw together on like a magma canvas.
Oh wait, can we do that?
Yeah, that's a thing.
Okay.
We do it next time.
All right, next time then. Sorry about that.
If I knew you wanted to do that, I would have did my work earlier.
Oh, okay. My bad. It's one of the things where it's like I'm still getting used to I'm still getting used to Clip Studio Paint. So like
Oh, I also use CSP.
in my brain I'm like other art programs don't exist. Clip Studio
Magma's
Paint's-
browser.
Oh, it's browser?
Yeah, it's a browser-based platform for like collaborative art drawing. That's what I did for the art collab stream I had on my stream 2 Saturdays ago.
Okay.
When I had the 6 artists.
Okay. That's one of the things where it's like now that I'm, doing some amount of art myself, I actually am I don't see it in the queue. I don't think so. The queue isn't visible. There's like a let me see if because I can pull open the queue window.
Hey, Starky.
What's up?
Why'd you laugh?
No.
You didn't say anything. Why'd you laugh?
I just looked at one of the songs in the queue, and of course it's Pepper Coyote.
Hmm.
So it just caught me off guard.
Hmm.
I don't know if you guys can read this. There you go. That should work. All right, sorry about that. What were you saying?
Oh, no, nothing. I was just gonna ask if you had seen that cool show Hazbin Hotel.
I actually have.
Oh, cool. I love musicals.
That was one of those things where it's like I sing it horribly at karaoke. It's one of the things where it's like I think because I've not seen a proper musical. I've watched a little bit of what's it called? My friends were forcing me to watch a musical. It was the plot of it is basically what if the knight in shining armor gets ditched by the power hungry princess who marries the king for his power. what is it called? I want to say like Enchanted or some, not Enchanted. Is the transform the burp turned off? Yeah, that's a PNG tuber redeem. Can't remember what the name of that musical is, but I that was the only other musical I've seen. Although I'm aware of like how musicals are structured. So like it was pretty cool to watch. I guess Has Been Hotel be my first proper one. Although I was moderately spoiled by the YouTube recommendation algorithm basically being like, hey, here's a song involving oh, what's it called? Husk and Angel.
Oh, Loser.
Loser Baby. Yeah. You're a loser, baby, a loser, goddamn baby. Yeah, no, I got like 10,000 recommendations for that. Husband Hotel was amazing. It was definitely, I really enjoyed it. There's definitely a lot of things in it that that like definitely could have used more time and work. I don't know necessarily how much of that is Bibsy being a relatively new showrunner and how much of that is Amazon not giving them sufficient time. Starkey, I'm trying my hardest to find a fucked up Buddy Holly. I'm failing. Listen, the good news is that Spotify is probably gonna be a Friday thing, and then YouTube will be back on Monday. Tofu's sister works on Has Been Hotel as an animation artist. I did not know that. That's really cool. Yeah, I'm assuming you're a fan of Has Been Hotel yourself, Ray?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Who's your
Right.
favorite character on the show?
I think I like Husk the most.
Furry.
Listen, it's not actually. I don't think I find
I like if I
any.
asked you your favorite Pokemon and you said Lucario.
I can never introduce you to Ambrose because he will fight you over that that hostility, and he will lose.
Look, me and my chat went on a 1 hour tangent last night on my stream. We were supposed to draw an Incineroar, but instead we were going through E6 tags to see which Pokemon has the most art. And
It's
there was no competition. Lucario has 5% of the entire franchise's art.
that sounds about right. That actually might be a
Which
little
was
bit low.
wild too. Yeah, Lucario has 20, I think the number was 25k pieces on E6. Which beats Renamon from Digimon by like 2k.
That sounds about right.
We furthered down the rabbit hole, learning that the number one furry character on E6. Can you give me your guess? Who do you think the number one art represented character on E6 is?
I want to say like Lola Bunny.
You are so wrong. Lilla Bunny only has like a couple hundred.
Okay.
I was so disappointed it was not Bowser. It was not Gardevoir. It is Twilight Sparkle from My Little Pony.
Oh, I should have known. Oh, I
Yeah,
should have
Twilight
known.
Sparkle has like 36,000 pieces by herself.
Because here's I actually did watch that show for a bit, you know, because it was actually like pretty decent. Like it was a decent bit of like wholesome animation.
You don't have to justify it to me. I'm a rarity stan.
That's
I love a
fair.
dramatic bitch.
Fair
As soon
enough.
as she pulled out the crying couch, I'm like, okay, this one's my favorite.
I liked Fluttershy.
I was very disappointed with the lack of Bowser, Incineroar. Man, there's just
I mean, there's a decent amount of Bowser and Incineroar. At least there's a decent amount of Bowser. It's like in the
not
hundred
compared
ten
to
thousands.
Lucario. Nope.
Pokemon and Amber's glad to have you. Hi. Hola. Uh, so Ambrose is a Lucario Sona.
We
As
love Lucario here. And Bowser only has 12k
yeah, that sounds about right.
compared to Lucario's 27k.
That is a lot of Lucario Ludes.
If we're grouping, Lucario loses to the Eevee like collective, but no one Eevee beats Lucario. I was
guess,
really shocked at how low the Charizard number was too.
okay. I'm part of the group that definitely thinks Charizard's overrated.
Oh, me too. But like I was screaming last night, I'm like, they better not give me Mega Charizard Z in this new game. Please leave Charizard to E6 where he belongs.
You have the tweet of every time I think of Incineroar. Is the sound stuff not working? You can't hear the guas, but you should be able to see the burbs, at least the ones that aren't hidden behind the song request. Gua off. Gua is on. I can hear it. It's just you guys can't, unfortunately. Is a Lopunny bigger than Lucario? Is it like you can kind of see the crow on the other side of the...
Lopunny was close. Lopunny was close. No, not even close. Lopunny only has 12k. Lopunny has more than Bowser, though, which disgusts me.
I think all the Gen 1 stars are overrated. Here's the thing. I don't actually... I think all of the Gen 1 starters should be comparably represented across all of their media. Like, in terms of, like, how interesting their designs are. Because I genuinely do think Gen 1 starters are good designs. I just don't think that... Also, the music's a bit loud. Okay, let me go and turn that down. Where's... Is that the music? You should be the music.
Hi, Crow.
Welcome to Lidcrow. Glad to have ya.
Lidcrow's a sweetie.
Oh, Lidcrow's a big sweetheart, for sure.
What the fuck am I doing?
I wonder why... Because Pretty Girl Era should be on... song... Like, it should be on there. I wonder why it... Wait, do I shout out Led? Led is not a streamer, as far as I'm aware. Oh, wait, no, Led does stream. At the very least, he's doing private
really?
streams. So go ahead and actually throw a shout out for him. Okay. Warm-ups. Circle. Circle. Circle.
Also, I'm writing a report for one of my consumers, so if you need my attention, just like make bird noises.
Okay. Considering the only context I have for what bird noises are is my friend who has a bird who just screams periodically.
Yeah, I had parakeets. They would scream.
What command is it to
miss my
show when a
parakeets.
song is coming? I want to say it's next. Settings. Bands. Next is the next song in the queue. Exclamation mark POS is the queue position for the user's song requests. The birds also do, in fact, gua. I love it when birds gua. Gua.
Gua gua.
It is amazing to me, though, that, like, apparently crows are guas has no audio, should disable commands. Go ahead and disable gua, I guess. The rest of them should be fine. I'm surprised, like, the gua should be audible. Unless it's
Lime.
unless it's doing the fucking thing again. Lime? Doing a shout for Key Lime Y?
Lime is hella stinky.
Lime is a very, very sweet bean. Also, probably should wash off the steam key before going to law. It's true, I reek.
Lime's also pretty tasty.
I mean, considering your current Twitch PFP is you eating lime, that checks out.
Yeah, I slurp them up like a little noodle.
How y'all doing? Doing all right. Nice kind of a weird Friday. Because it's Good Friday, everyone except for... So, like, everyone who works for the state gets today off. However, I'm a contractor, and so if I don't work today, I don't get paid. So I got, like, 2 hours of work done, and then I got hit with a VPN error. They're like, why are you shouldn't be able to work today. And, so I just didn't get anything done.
I also work for the state, but for some reason we're getting Monday off instead of today.
Yeah, because today's Good Friday, as opposed to Monday, which isn't really a holiday.
It's called Easter Monday.
Okay, that makes sense.
Oh, I'm getting a phone call. One
Good
sec.
Friday is weird. There was a meme recently that was like Jesus being like, I don't feel comfortable with you guys calling it Good Friday. And then they're like, but Beyonce's new country album is coming out on Friday. She's like, all right, never mind. Good Friday to everyone. Okay. Part of me is also like you, because this is a technique I learned from USA, where you just draw sevens and checks to like get your confidence up with the lines. Quasimodo doesn't mean half form, it's just the Monday. It's half it's when it's half Monday, which is just Tuesday. When holidays fall on Sunday, either get a Monday off or pay holiday pay on Monday if you're closed on Sunday. Welcome to Darius. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. We gonna shut up for Darius? Wait, why is I just realized this song Spotify is not playing, or either that or the queue is wrong. Because it's okay. So, Songify might crash again. Yep. Like clear the queue. Because currently it's oh, I see where I'm at. There's okay, why is there so much stuff before like where we were supposed to be?
Okay, I'm back.
I just okay, so I think we're actually fine. I think the scuff is beginning to mess things up. It's tradition. The song queue looked upside down. Okay, there it is. I think it crashed. Thanks, Songify. Oh, never mind. Wait, no, it didn't crash. Weird. Interesting. Okay.
I need to learn how to draw birds.
So where are we at? Okay, I think I see where we're supposed to be now. I'm gonna go ahead and like I felt like we were in the wrong position in the queue. They don't
Are
have
you still
songs
having
anymore.
songbot stuff?
Yes. Listen, I have no idea what I'm doing. I do love this song though. Okay. Warm up done. Now let's figure out how sketching. I also people to be like, because I do actually do like, you know, I might ask you some questions because I do value like genuinely think your art's super good. So
Who, me?
yeah,
What?
yeah,
No, man, it's whatever.
I'm gonna fucking grab you. This is every artist, and me included.
Only if it's from behind. My hips are pretty nice to grab onto.
I mean, they are called love handles for a reason.
Oh, I forgot to ask. Oh, you're 18 plus. Never mind. I don't need to worry.
I'm 18 plus, mostly for like I just talk about whatever. I just like I don't
Family
consider
friendly.
I don't consider family friendliness when we talk about anything. Also, like the fact that I'm, you know, I just do not have like a disgust response. Does the neck count as a love handle?
Hey, if you want to grab me by the throat, you better have the pressure to make me happy.
As expected by the grab from the throat, not the hips, but fair. I'm learning a lot of things about my chat. Apparently, a lot of them are into breath play. Okay.
Furries into kinky stuff? Crazy.
Okay, let me get some references for animals with different snout shapes. Dog.
There it is. What?
I mean, colors are probably for a reason. Okay, you know what? Fair.
Oh, someone just bought me a color recently. Morgana did.
Breathplay scares me. It's one of those things where it's like, if it breathplay when done properly does not at all interact with your trachea, and that's like where most of the death associated with like asphyxiation comes from.
I think more important than finding the kinks you're into, you need to find someone who you trust to
Yeah.
explore.
I've incidentally because I have a lot of friends who I happen to know their kinks, and it's really really fun teasing friends about their kinks. Um, and
Oh,
so
really?
I've incidentally learned a lot about different kinks that I'm not necessarily into, but you know, if someone's gonna ask me to, I can do it. God damn it, you
Mm-hmm.
summoned Papa.
Hmm.
I feel so bad for Papa. Apparently,
Oh wait,
someone
why?
stole his car while he was at WeebCon.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I
What
saw
the heck?
I saw that tweet. I'm like, holy fuck. And like, because it's one of the things where it's like, I'm like, I could reach out, but I think it's one of those things where it's like, if they need me, they will reach out, and I don't want to like influx them with trying to. It's like too many cooks kind of situation.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I saw the tweet. It was like, you can't even run from the curse. The cat has consumed my entire canvas.
Oh, I like that cat. Did you did you know that cats are the base for almost every anime character?
I'd believe it.
With like where the nose is and in lines with the big eyes.
Okay, that actually makes sense.
No, Japan loves cats.
Like today is definitely a snoot study.
Study this. With an otter. You're not
Otter,
gonna use the other otter?
otters have like they have like a unique snoot shape.
Yeah, otters are interesting. I have a friend who has a Bleasel Sona, and I feel so bad because I try to draw art for him all the time, and I cannot draw Bleasels. But I can draw Big Daddy Durgs with like fucking bellies and ball bulges, but I can't draw a Bleasel.
That's one of the things where it's like I recognize that I'm also gonna have to at some point do a study for like body shapes. We need more
Ooh,
equine representation in
equine.
anime in the furry fandom. Wasn't there a horse girl
Are you
idol
talking? I knew you were
anime?
gonna talk about Fiona. Oh, I thought you were talking about the fursuiter.
Oh, I
You're talking about Usamusame? Pretty
that
Horse
sounds
Girl
about right.
Derby?
I will say, one because I've gone to the two cons I've gone to were MFF 2022 and AC 2023, both of which Fiona ended up being at, and both of which I ended up having like an experience interacting with her indirectly.
She's great.
Oh,
She's
she's
so
such
fun.
a sweetheart. It was really really funny because the interaction at MFF was we were checking out like a docky booth or whatever, just looking at the art. Because they had like some perfumes there that we wanted to see, and as we're there, the mind you, the fucking the like we this was the day one of the day one of the dealer stand being open, and within the first hour, I we walk there and at some point Fiona approaches and she's like, how the docky sales doing? The guy's like, oh yeah, we sold out. I'm like, god damn, you know what, go off, queen.
I want to get a Ray Docky.
I don't trying to think if I would want to get a Starky Docky.
I'm very cuddly.
You definitely have the like proportions for cuddling.
I am friend shaped.
Exactly. Furry Makara. Okay. I guess also I should probably at some point consider the existence of the transformation, new raster layer. Starky Docky so we
Oh, I
can
saw.
hug Daddy Morph at home.
Did you see? Oh no, you didn't go to MFF last year.
I did not.
Spout had a Docky,
Ooh.
which I love. Spout's fucking
It is
adorable.
kind of funny to see which of my friends have Dockies and which don't.
Um, Spout's Docky was done by BB's Art Boutique, I believe.
If you make
Which
it
I got to meet BB.
if you make it as a Docky, I will do what I did to the milk towel to it, just to see what sheer level of mental damage you would cause. Oh, there you go. We're never doing a Starky Docky.
I
Congrats,
welcome
sir.
the milk. It's it's a good source of vitamin D. It's good for your bones.
Okay. Vitamin D.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, I have to take vitamin D supplements. Because I literally do not get enough vitamin D because I'm not outside that much. I work inside all hours of the day. So it's like, well, also apparently that's just like a thing for like that's just a thing for what sorry, like most Americans. Like the vast majority of Americans are actually like vitamin D deficient. Okay. That's kind of like the structure of the head. Dog. Pets pets don't really have like they don't really have a snout. They just have like a it's like this is a cylinder, but like cats have like a almost like a cone. Or like comes in. Also, this is to some degree me trying to figure out how shapes impact um like you know the various features of different animals. Because I figure might as well do faces first, because that's what a lot of that's like where most of the focus goes, because we're hardwired to look at faces. I love the degree to which birds are just like there are two types of birds. Like
Mm-hmm.
very sleepy or have just consumed like 2 pints of the Panera Death Juice lemonade,
Oh,
and
I
they're
really
about to
want that lemonade.
transcend reality.
My doctor got mad at me recently because I told them I have 8 shots of espresso in one day, and they're like, "You can't be doing that."
Want some death lemonade? Hey,
Man, I want a broccoli cheddar bread bowl.
they don't really have like a defined shape. How would I represent? I guess this, and then kind of just like
Yeah.
curls in. Okay. To some degree, it feels to me like I'm just drawing circles, but also that's kind of just what art is.
Well, if you want to break down the beak even simpler, it's 2 triangles.
I did not get the death
Well, it's for
lemonade.
the
Oh, sorry.
parrot. No, you're good.
Sorry about that. But yeah, no. So animals, well, because like also like part of it's like you have to transpose all of this onto a head. Like where does the head? I guess the head's like here. That feels wrong. We speedy pass a convertible with the top down. Damn, this dumbass couldn't afford the roof.
Where rats? Where the
This is
rats?
Chris.
What are you even drawing?
I'm just kind of like observing the shapes that are being used for like various structures in the animal kingdom. Basically, this is my like study of how to draw different faces, different face, at least furry face types. Like I'm trying to think of how I would draw this as furry. Also, I've never really done a proper sketch page, so I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. Starts in the hydrate. All right, we're at the horse cock. Okay, that is okay. So the audio is still good. Okay. Okay. That is a this is head. I didn't think through the implications of the sentence I was saying before I said it. I've actually never listened to this song. Okay. So I think if the eyeline for these things is because like eyeline and then snoot. That's a borzoi snoot. Jesus Christ.
Can I do it for you?
Let me do it for you. Okay. This is kind of what I did for the Kusa piece. I'm wondering if like this is maybe the best way for me to be thinking about it. There is the thing Delos sent me, like how to like represent a head as like basically like a series of cubes, and then you
I have
basically
several friends that like do art like for a living. Like their commission prices are to the point where they can make good money off their comms. Like they've been doing it for years. Um, you're doing heads only right now.
yeah.
They've been helping me with bodies. I was like, no, I was gonna teach you the pelvic thing.
I mean, here's the thing. These are general.
I always use circles.
These are anatomy studies for me. So like, feel free to throw in like if we end up off topic and focus on body structure, that's fine.
I always use circles. Except with like scaly sonas, then I'll add in more rigid, like triangular features.
Yeah.
Something I typically do too for like gap filler for a lot of heads. I'll add fluff tufts instead of just regular lines.
Fluff tops.
Yeah, little squiggles of fluff.
Okay, I think I see what you mean. Yeah. So if you're like if this is the top of the snoot, then you're just like. And basically that implies like snoot on the top of the head.
Yeah, something like that.
Go ahead and slightly expand this. That way I'm not gonna cramp my hand by like drawing as small as possible. Because this is basically what I did for Kusa, which canines I think are relatively easy as far as snoots go.
Yeah, canine's pretty simple.
Then ear. This would be more of like a beagle. You know, I love your face. Welcome on a blue. Glad to have you, sweet bean. Come on, can we shout for Blue Cubby? Welcome on, Cassie, but glad to have you too. This is love theme. Oh, from Mother 3. Okay, I actually need to play Mother 3 at some point.
Oh, it's so good. It's one of the first few games I ever streamed.
Yeah, I at this point I should probably just play the like fan translation because they're never gonna actually make it.
No, they're never gonna give us one. Never. No, you should just play the fan translation.
Welcome on to Nom. Glad to have you, sweet bean. Can we shout for Nom the Non?
Have you played Earthbound, Ness's game?
I tried to. I got stuck after the first town because when I got through the first town and then trying to leave, there was just 10 trillion enemies in the way. And I just kept like basically getting into one fight and then struggling back because it almost, almost killed me.
I will recommend you play Earthbound and then Mother 3.
That's
You
fair.
don't have to, but I recommend it. There's a game before Earthbound, but I haven't played that one. It's too old. Too old for me, anyways.
Actually, so I'm trying to think of like what the primary difference between canine heads and cat heads. And it looks like it's just a shortness of the muzzle thing.
Also the ears
Yeah.
and the eye type.
Oh yeah, because canines don't really have this. But also, like, I feel like with furries, they always end up having like more circular eyes. Well, that's maybe just my personal like the artists that I look at tend to do more like this over like this.
Eyes are one of my favorite things to draw. There's so many different ways you can do eyes.
Is that you?
Ooh.
Yeah, before the Earthbound, there's Earthbound 0, aka Mother. Earthbound Beginnings. Cats also have more of a smoother transition to the muzzle, while dogs have more of a bump. Okay. So if we're doing like
I have an art anatomy recommendation for you too, which you can't do this on stream. But I do recommend looking at NSFW art for studying anatomy.
that's probably smart, honestly. Welcome on, Goose. Glad to have you, sweet bean. I am drawing. I'm in the process of learning art. I've gotten 2 pieces made. Actually, I guess to be fair, technically 3. Because I had the shit post from because I made a proper one for Kusa because I was like I want to make Kusa a piece to celebrate his hitting partner, and then along the way I had an idea for a shit post. So this is the proper piece, which is it's not perfect. Nothing. I guess no form of art is gonna be. There's definitely areas I can improve. It definitely looks pretty good. It's still cute. Yeah, I'm definitely willing to admit that. And then this is the shit post, which the only thing I drew here is the Kusa standing, and then
I love that.
edited a bunch of things together. Notably I have not seen Evangelion, so I do not know if any of the badges are correct. My friend who had seen Evangelion was like, he was laughing at some of the choices, and I'm like, I don't get it. And he's like, we'll make you watch Evangelion at some point. It'll be fine.
No, you won't be fine after you watch Evangelion.
Yeah. The only things I know about Evangelion are the most fucking weird spoilers. Like that Shinji fucks his mom in space. The scene in the hospital.
The cum hand?
Yeah, the cum hand.
You know about the cum hand? Oh, that's the best part.
Everyone becoming Orange Tang.
Yeah.
Also, we got a fucking banger.
Man. The amount of times I've seen the cum hand referenced is way more than you'd think.
I love Dim Sum Paradise. Have you ever had dim sum?
I have not. Every time we think about going to get it, we end up not because all the dim sum places here in Cali are like really expensive. And for like $30 less, we can go to all you can eat Korean barbecue.
I missed a lot of stuff skipping the anime. I've had dim sum. I guess I've only had it once. No, I have had it twice. It's really, really good. I definitely recommend if you ever get an opportunity to. It's Have you ever gone to like a TGI Friday or whatever and gotten like uh just like apps and drinks? It's basically that. I will say both of my experiences going to that dim sum place were hysterical. Um because the first time we were waiting for them to bring like we were going to take pictures. So you know, we're basically we're waiting for them to bring out all of the food. When I guess there wasn't really enough room on the table. So we're just sitting there waiting for them to bring out the rest of them, and at some point the manager comes out, like he had brought us chopsticks. And at some point he comes back, like he watches us just sit there, and he's like he comes back to us with with forks and napkins, and which I'm like, it is me and two other white people, so I can't blame him. But it was really funny. The shame. The thing is, I actually know how to use chopsticks.
I did this.
Well, you should have been quicker. Well, yeah. The thing is, we just never had dim sum before, so we didn't realize that they'll bring it out in like portions. Yeah, how do cat ears are just kind of like they're kind of spiky. That looks like a cat.
Okay.
Is this a fucking Metallica cover of Viva La Vida? Oh, it's Jonathan Young. This cat looks zooted. This is the cat after they get into catnap. Oh, someone put in Shia Bun's Golden Showers. Coldplay sang Viva La Vida. Yeah, that was the original Viva La Vida, but this is a cover of it.
Oh, wait, no, I needed that. Open that back up. Okay.
I really need to get the list. And we either need to stick to what one bot or get a list of commands for each of the bots that we use, because I do feel bad that like there's so many issues between me switching with bots with like very slightly different controls. We just stop like trying to speedrun circle drawing. What about we can kind of just like that doesn't look right. Just feel embarrassed sparing exclamation mark bands. You're fine. You never did get a list to me. I saw the message, which means that I was doomed because I couldn't unread the message and leave it as a marker for myself.
I like your cat.
This cat definitely gives
That's a Bingus.
it is actually it is a pretty convincing Bingus, but this cat definitely is giving the like like this cat is spotted Solid Snake. At least it did not shout out your song request. Discord added a function to unread a message, remember correctly? That's I did not realize that. That's super handy. The cat has seen things.
Ooh.
The beaks.
Starky, do you like the Persona franchise?
I've never played a Persona game.
Oh my gosh.
I would like to.
That's crazy. Well, is that Kusalite?
It's all shapes. Welcome on, Akusa. Glad to have you. Today I'm trying to study shapes because Jesus Christ, it's hard. Art is hard, man.
I met Kusa at MFF last year. He's really cute, but you already knew that.
Oh no, Kusa's shown himself on stream before. That's insane, Starky. It's all shapes. It's just basic shapes. Then why does it look wrong? Did we get a shout out for Kusalite? Kusa's super adorable. Kusa is very handsome.
I gave him some good uppies.
I need to start working on my back so I can give uppies. Because I know I'm gonna get asked a lot.
I love giving people uppies. Nothing feels better than making someone feel safe in my arms.
Oh, I have to leave the exclamation mark. Very important. I'm doing something wrong with this beak. It is an explosion. I actually haven't seen Shippuden. Normally a floor takes like 0 to 2 minutes. I spent 36 minutes on a single floor. Oh, for Splatoon. Oh god. That's the kind of thing where it's like, honestly, when a game gets like, you know, they add all of the like hard stuff in the DLC at the end. I kind of respect that. That's too much. That's too much. Okay, so it kind of ends like tangent here. Beak grab. One of the things I was definitely considering doing was actually making like emotes for myself.
Mm.
Like one that I definitely kind of want to make is just like speech bubble. Wah. Connor Pan, thank you for the follow. Welcome, Slapchat. Glad to have you. It's just Gua's a speech bubble. I should probably face the other way. It's just Gua.
Connor's really cute too.
Yo, but
he's gonna be hanging out with me next week in the same hotel with Dark Scintilla for the FurCon.
Ooh. Wait, what FurCon's next week?
Golden State FurCon here in California.
Okay. Sounds like a fun time.
I've never been.
It is not me, the Midwest furry, moderately jealous of all of the, you're like all the Californian furries who get a vibe and hang out with each other. Badge. It's not that bad being a Midwest furry. It's just every other furry is like exactly 3 hours away. And I wish that were a fucking joke. But Cincinnati the furries that I know in Michigan and Chicago are all 3 hours away from where I live. It's exactly 3 hours, basically both ways. What is going? Oh, it's just like a triangle. Yeah, that's better. And we have a triangle with like a bent tip. It's way more bent.
Way of life. Way
That
of
is
life.
vaguely birdish. I got nothing. Birds are a struggle. Decided to pop in because Ben said Ben said so. Already love the vibes here. I'm glad you like it. For the backseat, but I sent you something. No. I sincerely, I appreciate all of the backseating from, especially from artists who know more what they're what they're hinting at. Okay. Oh, that's actually a great way to break down the structure of the beak. I hadn't thought of that. So like, do not at all feel bad about backseating me because I am someone I'm basically on a rudderless ship. I'm doing the best that I can to understand the shapes. And then okay, it's like the halfway mark and then the end. Okay. I see. That is wild that you have to break down this into so many pieces though. Genuinely though, I do appreciate like that as a tip, like trying to help me understand the structure. And making use of welcome on Diablo, glad to have you. Okay. Now with that, I can actually try and understand this better. Complex form require more shapes. You know what, that's fair. I actually didn't realize how complex a form this was. So kind of like it basically ends up being like basically a tangent here. Like a straight line here. And then okay. Okay. I think that starts to the hydrate. That I can already tell you that bottom beak looks significantly better. Like that actually looks more like the structure of that. And imagine this is a triangle. Okay. So then the question, okay, because if I now erase all of the junk.
No, don't erase the junk. That's the tasty part.
But like, listen, you're not. I almost said you're not wrong.
Oh, you're talking about art. Okay, sorry.
Yes, like more
Oh,
like
my bad.
yes.
See, that looks
that
really
looks so much.
good.
Yeah. My question then becomes, what tactic do you use for breaking this down into shapes? I guess to be fair, it's just kind of like almost space filling. Like, because it's like you look at like if I could do it with one of the other. Like I guess this is an easier example. Is like this is almost like Like it's a triangle here, and then like it's basically like a rhombus here
Rats.
with a
Where
curve
the
around
rats?
it.
Where the rats?
Try
Another
drawing
good
a-
thing for a
Try
toucan, if
drawing
you want,
toucan without a beak.
you could look up the Pokemon Toucanon.
try
Since it
drawing
is-
toucan without a beak. Okay. Okay. Well,
Oh
we could
God!
try.
Oh no! Don't do that. That's cursed. That's
Listen,
really cursed.
it's not going to be that cursed because they don't have the skill to make it properly cursed.
Oh, that's so cursed.
Again, without beaks make me depressed. Welcome on Layla Bailey. Glad to have you. Okay. It's like it's sad they can't eat anything. Oh, you mean like actual? I was just gonna have it be a human face underneath. Like if you know if this is the head, this is the like
You
tapering
mean
of
like
the neck.
this?
We have like
Check the
this.
ends.
You know. You know, check the DMs. Because I think we have the same idea, right? Yes, we have exactly the same idea. Oh God! Oh,
So cursed.
yeah, just like that scan. What happened to me? This is. I do not like it. I've created something I do not like. It's possible I may like dance a little too much because I'm getting unreasonably excited for this song. It's just.
That looks like a Mario enemy.
It does. Also, sorry, my brain's fried. Hooray, hello. I'm gonna go to sleep. You were drawing
Wow.
yos for 8 hours. Go get some rest, you
I get it,
sleeping.
Kusa. I get it, Kusa. I'm an afterthought. No, it's fine. I get it.
Oh my God.
Okay. I'm not hurt.
Okay. So if we break this down into the structure, it's kind of like we're like this. What if your drawing hears you? God, if only I were a more skilled artist. Wait, no, there's okay. Time for me to do a quick Google search to see if there's a transparent PNG of just a human ear.
Ears are.
Oh God,
people
there
ears something
are.
I don't get.
No, I'm not. I could be more sorry than if I were more sorry, I wouldn't do the thing I'm about to do. So this is the image Ray sent me. Okay, hold up a moment. I have to save it as a PNG so it can become transparent, right? Ray, what's wrong with you? I've been on the internet. I love this image, and I'm gonna make it worse. Don't worry.
Hi, Jiggle.
No, it's a JPEG. Where's the transparent PNG download? I'm not a robot. This is very important. Okay, rename this to it. God has given me access to an art program, and I'm gonna make it all of your fucking problems.
What does this do? Okay, I still have time.
Okay. I have it downloaded. Okay.
Where's
Okay.
my
I have
pen?
to approve of that transformation. Okay. File, import, image. Now he can hear us. Now this abomination is capable of hearing us.
Oh, I hate it. Put it down, please.
Okay, and now what I can do, is there a way for me to like spray paint transparency? I don't know Clip Studio Paint well enough. Correct. This should hopefully work. We're gonna find out today. Oh, I have to rasterize it, don't I? Or yes, okay, I probably have to rasterize it. Nope, wrong one. Layer rasterize? Rasterize. Welcome on in, Fizz. Glad to have you. Wait, what do you mean I'm on the wrong layer? Weird. Welcome on, I'm glad to have you. Can we show for Fizz Tiger? While I try and figure out how to add? It's fine. It's fine. That was a shit post. I should not have put that much time into it. Okay. So I've already learned something important from today's stream, which is breaking down structures, like how to better break down structures for like making it scalable, like how to make things, you know, easier to for this to scale it down. If we do yeah, that looks like a 2 count. We've learned from stream breakdown. Oh, is it SSR now? Yes. So there, I'm trying to decide between two different song requests. It's SSR. This one uses Spotify, so either a link to a Spotify song or a Yeah, that looks right. I am become artist. Damn, wasn't found. Yeah, so either give it a Spotify link or you can search for like a song that you think is gonna be on Spotify. Which so you can just put in like a search query. Like someone did it earlier where they're just like, yeah, here's, you know, search for this. It is weird to think that like this beak is the size of the rest of the bird. Toucans are weird. Okay. Buddy Holly should be on Spotify. That's very weird.
Okay, that was this one.
Otters are weird. What is going on with this snoot shape? It's kind of like flattened. It's like God was making otters and then he kind of flattened their snoots.
You should look at the other otters.
All right. Going back to Google to look up other otters.
What, I think the ugly ones are ocean otters.
Wow. I see how it is. Welcome on, Dark. Glad to have you. Sorry, I see Stinky Yin. I am joined today by the stinkiest Yin.
Dark, how could you talk about me like that when we're literally going to share a bed together next week? Ooh woo.
learning things about Dark. Notes taken. But yeah, no, can we shout out for Dark Scintilla? But if you want a really ugly otter, search for the Amazon River otter.
I mean, I can't remember which one, because like all the otters that I know, they rip on a certain species of otters. They're like, nope, that's the ugly one.
Why is this the best picture of this fucking otter? I like there's like 3 other pictures, but all of them are like infinitely more grainy. This is the highest quality picture of an Amazon River otter.
Oh, what is that? Ew! What is that?
it's
Why has it
it's
got cum all over its
I
mouth?
wasn't gonna say it, but it kind of looks like it fucked up in consuming milk.
They caught her post sloppy. Disrespectful.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Honestly, though, POV me at 3 a.m. Not gonna lie.
Bro got a milk beard. I got a fucking that was the scans today are on point for just being awful.
Honestly, zoom into it, and you could literally just caption it, me at the furry room party. Me at the MFF 2024 room party.
Oh, son of a... Okay, I have to move these down a layer.
Oh god, never mind. Don't zoom in. It looks uglier the more you get closer. That thing's terrifying. Oh no, the bird's eating it. Jesus.
The bird's beak is poking in. The bird is asserting itself. All right. Well, we've learned about otters. Okay. I still have no idea what's going on with their beaks. It's kind of like this, I guess. This feels wrong. Do a Clydesdale. It's God. There's so many different.
Oh, I forgot to ask you an important art question.
Yes.
Are you trying to go for more of a cartoony style or a more realistic style?
I think the art style I find myself most drawn to is stuff like stuff like Tiny Drago's art style, Bernie Burr's, trying to think of other there's an art style let's see. I'm in their Telegram channel for like where they post their art. The Banasaur. Not is this I don't know what the scan looks like.
Ooh, you got neck.
I did in fact just get completely long necked. That's a neck with 2 C's.
Yeah. Only 2 C's though.
But you know, so like that like kind of watercolor-esque, like, you know, the like soft pastels of like a Tiny Drago or a Bernie. That I tend to really, really like that art. But I'm also early enough in my art career that I still need to study the basics, and those will help me more when I actually do work towards developing my own style. That is they're like what? Okay. It's just like intersecting circles, basically. I don't know. It feels wrong. It kind of just turned into a dog again.
Do you ever play Gartic Phone?
I played Arctic Phone a little bit. That was mostly before I tried learning any amount of art. So it would be interesting to see how I do it now. Admittedly, when I did play it, it was also with a bunch of like actual, extremely skilled artists. So I was like the odd one out, desperately trying to get across points. They have the search and the hydrate. I would actually be super excited to join like a Gardeck to try and like, I feel like that's like an opportunity to really, really like learn about like artistic styles. Is it? Let me look at otters again, but not the Amazon River otter. What if I look at it from a different angle? They're just kind of like, it's like what if a dog, but its head was a pyramid or a cone. Like then you like basically assign like a very, very small, and then that doesn't look right. I think it's because it's too far away from. Yeah, so it's basically like if you, it's like if you grab a circle and then just like pinch and pull. And whoop. So like it, as opposed to a dog where like, okay, I'm starting to see the structure because like the dog would have like more of a, like there's some width there, whereas an otter is like that, yeah, like basically like this. That you are dog. It looks like I gave eyes to a croc. That's like a fucking mouse. Wait, but aren't mice and like otters kind of closely related? I know otters are mustelids. Are mice close to mustelids? At least the like the bald eagle's got like an easy beak to draw. It's just kind of like a fucking square. they re- they really said be there, be square. me when they say be there, be square.
Be there, beak square.
Beak square. Oh my god. And it's just like that is very silly. Oh my god. I hadn't really thought about breaking structures down into like that's already a tip that I'm gonna be like, holy shit, that's gonna make my life in terms of sketching things so much fucking easier. Cheese wedge head, basically. Build on my some classic rock, feeling that kind of mood today to distress. Understandable. In fact, skunks used to be classified as mustelids, but they have since been reclassed into their own family, mephitids. I will say, um, it's funny that America chose the bald eagle as like our national bird. Because if you ever talk to anyone who works in like bird conservation, they will tell you bald eagles are trash birds. Like the bald eagles are 100% certified trash animals. They the description one of my friends gave me was bald eagles are they're the himbos of the bird world because they will just try and eat plastic and rubber.
Sounds like my cat.
Oh, welcome, interesting. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean.
Oh, hey, Trist.
Speaking of birds and art, if you want a bird who's better at art than I am, I can't say that. Well, not because I genuinely don't think that, but more it's because it's like it's one of those unhealthy, like, you know, things, I guess. It's one of those things where like
Starkey.
I've been like deprogrammed from my therapist to like I can't say mean things about myself without feeling bad, which is like a good thing, but also
Do you want me to say the mean things to you then?
sure.
I can't. You're too cute.
Shut up. How dare you? In this my moment of need.
If you want me to say mean things to you, we gotta get in the bedroom.
Okay, it's
I have a
not
full lexicon of words that'll make you blush.
fair enough. It's I think the major thing is that it's like is like the square is too present. Also like the head goes back. Why does this look like a fucking cryptid? Why do birds look like this? This looks like the fucking burrowing snaggerit from fucking Pikmin.
I love that for you.
I've just recreated a Pikmin enemy. The burrowing the what? It's the enemy from Pikmin that is both an eagle and a snake. And it burrows to the ground. Another fluster Starky though is due to the magical powers of demisexuality. It will just be banter to him, and if it's not banter, we'll be up until 2 a.m. while wondering what those feelings mean. Sorry, real, shut up. I hate how accurate that is. I hate God damn it. How dare you call me out like this? Okay. So heads observed. What to do? I guess, do we want to do body structures now? That seems like that's
Wow.
fair.
Didn't even do a hyena head.
Okay. You know what? Fair enough.
Pulls me in here and doesn't even do a hyena.
The hyena
The
was
audacity.
like I thought of it, but then it just completely skipped my brain. Stark, you're doing great.
It's just like with Kooslight. I'm just a second thought. It's fine. I get it.
Okay, I guess we'll be right back. We're making fan art of Ray. Hyena's got big ears.
Yeah, they got them big dinner plate ears.
I'll do the hyena for you. Just draw a bong.
It's not wrong.
Okay. I don't know how bongs are usually structured. There we go. And then we add the hair. somewhere around here. There we go. See, we got Ray on the stream now. That's
It's
fair.
me.
There's someone out there on Twitch that exists in furry Twitch whose username is hotdog bong water.
Oh yeah, I know Hot Dog. I've hung out with him in person. He lives here in Cali.
Is horrifying and also kind of amazing.
He has an actual persona too.
Huh. So I'm looking at this and I'm like, part of the thing is like I've picked a front facing Yin.
Oh look, it Stomps.
Oh, Stomps? Why do you have a pic of me? Where did you get that? Hi, Stomps. Give me a shout out for Stomps. I'm currently at work, but hope you're doing good. I'm doing all right. Just kind of, managed through the day, and then now we're posting through for a weekend.
Honestly, that's the face I make when I'm going through the bag of shredded cheese and like 2 in the morning.
I've misplaced the eyes. It was just a jump scare. Art is a journey. Who is she?
He saved my life. It's her. Cunty column. I need to call him.
I need to call him. You're doing great.
You're doing the nails. You're doing the nails. I hate it.
Oh, I have to draw the lips. Hold up.
The cunty Great Gatsby leaf. I love that picture. Ah.
How fucking horrifying. But welcome on Stops. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Right? Oh god, why'd my throat make that noise? I think that's a sign I need to hydrate.
Thirsty ass bird.
This song is appropriate. It really is. But yeah, no, if I just like add like some coloring here. Yeah, this is just Ray. We did it.
Yeah, that's me. That's pretty much me. It's me.
This is so silly. Oh my god.
Here, wait. I can fix this. One sec. Let me see if I can
Okay.
fix this real quick.
Now time for me to send Ray to the Nether Realm. Removes your hands.
Shadow Realm? No, I'm sending you to Tampa, Florida.
Oh god, I'd rather go to the Shadow Realm. No, he needs those. I do like Yin Sonas. Please do not send me to Florida. I will go anywhere, even Brazil, but not Florida. Did the cello cover instead of the original interesting? Oh, I just realized, because part of what's happening here is that like this is in shadow. I'm drawing on the reference picture. Take a shot. I was on the wrong layer.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's wrong, but that's part of me is like I have to remind myself that this looks weird because it is inherently like the Ray Jesus.
Oh, I just got my nails out.
Okay. Like that's front facing Snoot. If we add the ears. Frames? Oh! No, the frames are dropping.
Which is being stinky.
Okay, I'm being... God damn it, not this shit again. All right. Time for us to drop by half. Hopefully that should fix the issue. That's concerning because up until this, I have not had many issues with my internet. The question is, am I being limited or is Twitch? I think it's Twitch, right? Because I hmm. What if I do a speed test right now? Do I get any upload speed? Okay. Slow download speed, that's reasonable. I don't really care if the download speed's slow. I can get 1 or 2 megabits per up. Okay, so it is Twitch. Is it? Yeah, it is Twitch. You motherfuckers. Okay, yeah, this one's on Twitch. Because I was able to do a speed test and get the rest of my like upload speed. Boy, I sure wish Twitch were a good service. Okay. It looks like it should be catching back up. Like everything's updating. It's not an update. Okay, we're back. And now I should be able to pop us back up to the original stream quality.
Make sure to refresh your browsers.
Yeah. Yeah. Mr. Redneck fix the Subaru. Welcome on, Subaru. Glad to have you. I just realized, is the Subaru the reason for Subi? But you know, that one was on Twitch. Because while it was happening, I was able to do a speed test through Chrome. And I got the extra, like, so, like, it was, for whatever reason, Twitch was only accepting 3 megabits per second upload. But as soon as I tried to do a speed test, I was getting the extra 2 megabits per second. So I got nothing. That one's just on Twitch. Boy, I sure wish something partner. I don't know. I just realized this is fucking Thunderstruck. Oh god.
I think Twitch is being hyenophobic because this issue didn't start until after you started drawing hyenas.
I just noticed. How long have you had the maw as now you're active speaking?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I can see it. I can see it with my eyes.
You can't see anything.
Well, it's a damn shame because I'm trying to get good at art, so that's a fucking hell of a handicap. I feel like, oh, welcome on in, James Jars. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Can we shout out for Jam? I feel like
I think the contrast from wholesome to horny is pretty funny.
I appreciate that. I honestly, mostly just for like, I'm on the fucking reference image again. Son of a bitch.
Oh, hey, it's Kenji.
The
Hi,
music is rather
Kenji.
overwhelming coming in. Like in terms of volume, or because this is Thunderstruck. Also, welcome on in, Kenji. Glad to have you. Hey, we shout out for Cozy on Main. Volume.
Kenji
Okay.
is stinky.
We go and turn that down then. Also, quite stinky. Are you saying that the stinky is quiet? Or are you telling him to be quiet?
Probably both. Kenji's mean to me.
It looks like it should be good. Maybe I'm what oh god, how the fuck does See Their song go? You like it, Ray?
I mean, a little. I like it a little. A little abuse never hurt anyone.
I um it very much has, but you know, go off, Queen.
Oh, look at that cute Yeen. He almost looks like Mickey Mouse.
He does. I guess the thing that would change that is if I actually like drew the neck structure.
Neck.
I guess actually ends up. Can we talk about how absolutely like this Yeen is posing for the fucking camera?
Hyenas are very photogenic.
Jesus Christ Almighty. Okay. I will say it is funny having, you know, like because you have a great character design where it's like you're just a normal like Yeen with like just a couple modifications. Like there's if I just like add some like stripes here like from your character design and then add like the hair.
You're talking about me?
Yes.
I don't have stripes.
Do you not? Looks like you have like kind of like triangulars on your snoot.
You want my ref sheet?
Actually, I don't have your ref sheet. I gotta fix that for very normal reasons.
Ooh, I don't like that.
Just add that up. Just to make everything unpleasant by adding for very normal reasons to anything.
There you go. Yeah, no, I don't have stripes on my face. I have a mane. Technically.
Okay, because I noticed it with a little bit with your current emote or like the like Licka. Looks like there's like
Yeah, that's
kind of...
supposed to be the main.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see it
The
now.
camper. Yeah.
Pokemon and Salsa. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Did I get a shout for Salsa? I found
Man,
a
I want some
Bingus.
salsa.
Found a Bingus poking his head through a hole in the wall and she needs to be censored. Oh no. Okay. So I've learned how to break down things into easier to understand structures.
Break it down.
Okay, so I think part of why it looks silly, and now that, like I've actually refreshed, yeah. If I just remove the like implied head, it still looks dumb, but not nearly as dumb. Okay. All right. Should we? I get. You know what? Let's go ahead and do body structure now. I feel like that's a good place to continue. I've heard this song in forever. It's making me feel old. Oh no. Oh, like a G6. I did not hear this song very much growing up, so I don't feel particularly old.
Wait, Starky, how old are you?
I'm 26.
Aw, I'm older than you.
Here's the
I don't know
thing.
why I thought you were older.
I'm used to that. Okay,
I'm older than Lunarta, though.
everyone says that. The thing is, I grew up basically exclusively the only people I ever interacted with growing up were all people who were 7 or like, you know, 5, 6, 7 years older than me. So I just ended up hanging out with more mature people. And I just end up being I end up presenting more mature than I actually am.
Wait, doesn't that mean
Or,
you're a
like,
Zoomer?
yeah, I'm in the like nether region between millennial and Zoomer.
Oh my god, you're an iPad kid.
I was not an iPad kid. My mom
Oh
fucking
my god.
my mom instilled ADHD into me, I swear to God. Because one of the things she did, like one of the things she to this day is like, yeah, no, she's like, okay, you know, you were always free to watch television, but if you ever like you had to be playing while doing it. So I have this bad habit now where if I don't have like background noise of like a stream or whatever, I can't fucking focus. Oh no, Zoomer. Like it's an iPad kid.
Starky's baby.
I'm gonna fucking lose my mind. Yeah,
My
I'm a
back hurt.
Zillennial. I'm 40. I'm too close to Gen X. Yeah, you're on the older side of millennial.
Wait, how old do you think I am? If I tell you that I'm older than Lunar Buho, which I am. How old do you think I am?
I don't know how old Lunar is. Um, my guess is like early 30s, 32, 33.
Wow. Wow.
What?
I'm 29.
Okay, it wasn't that far off.
Wow. Do you guys hear this?
It could be worse. You're the one who put me in this position.
Yeah, I'll put you in a position, all right.
Man, I feel like you've told me your age before, and I just somehow blanked my mind.
Probably.
Here's the thing: once you hit your fucking mid to late 20s, age stops meaning anything. It's just a number. Like it's specifically for the context of like interacting with people who aren't children. When if they are below 20, age is very important. If they are older than 20, 15. What age do you think people? Well, just know what age do people think I am is curious about. How old was Starkey again? I'm not 46. Swear to God. There's a big mental gap too, though. There is, but also once you once you hit like 23, 24 and your brain fully develops, the mental gap stops mattering a whole lot. Welcome on, Cronus. Glad to have you. Like at least that's been my experience because I've talked to people who were like in their 50s and 60s and we've just had casual conversations.
I think I'm always just gonna act like a gremlin. And that's fine.
I mean that's also valid too. I meant like what the fuck is Riz and Gyat?
Rats, rats, where the rats?
I don't fucking
Yay, I turned 33 this
Do
year.
you know what a
And
skibbity
growing up,
toilet
I've
is,
always
Starky?
identified
I'm
more with my
aware of
dad's
those
generation.
references. I
And he was born
understand
in
them
1964.
against my will. Riz is like basically flirtatious ability. Gyat is butt.
I think Riz
Skibbity
is literally
toilet.
just shortened charisma.
So remember fucking the ASDF movies? Skibbity toilet
The
is just ASDF for Gen Alpha. Like that's my understanding of the situation.
Psyche,
I turned
you're
33 this year, and then growing up, I've always identified more with my dad's generation. He was born in 1964. I've had times cleaning with my mom where I'm the one with the ADHD, but my goodness, her style of cleaning feels like ADHD so hard sometimes. ASDF movie is better though. Well, that's the thing. It's like ASDF is better though, but like it's also nonsense animation. Like it's a rapid fire dumb joke nonsense animation. It's the same genre. The way we see Skibbity Toilet is probably how our like, parents in the older generations saw ASDF movies. Yapping
What
is
is
new Gen
ASDF?
Alpha talk. I would say
Wait, what is
better.
ASDF?
I would say better one is Skibbity Toilet, or is Skibbity Toilet is modern YouTube poop or Gmod animations. I could also see that. I've just been sitting here, like, let me grab like various poses. I'm so sorry. I'm distracting distracting your stream. Listen, it's fine. What in the fuck? Okay, hold up. Where's silence what? I'm just I'm looking up stock poses. Perfectly normal stock poses. It's like, you know, like, I'm assuming that this is like potentially adult stuff, you know, stock poses, stock poses, stock poses. Muscly Japanese men fill stock photo sites with hilarious poses in unusual settings. What? What the fuck?
It's art. It's art. Don't worry about it.
It is art. That's a JoJo pose. Is that? I don't think this is a JoJo pose.
It is if you try hard enough.
This actually seems like a good thing to pull as like
Oh shit.
like using this as like if free range Japanese men let them be. Excuse me. Excuse me, is this muscular Japanese man free range? Okay. Oh god, I just look at all those pixels. I mean, this is still a good like resource for like just because it's I do like my free range muscular men. Japan considers buff men to be comical or something if I remember correctly, just because it's more unusual there. Well, if I remember right, buff men I think are traditionally associated with being gay. And like, god damn it, they're right, but also. Yeah. So the thing that I always learned with the thing I learned with poses is that you just like a fucking rectangle. 6-inch Finch, welcome on in. Glad to have you, sweet bean.
Finch high.
6-inch Finch is an
Finch is
adorable
cute.
name.
Finch is really cute. I'm gonna play Magic the Gathering with them at Golden State next week.
Oh,
and give them a smooch.
How say you? How could you time loop me like this? For those of you who are new, the time loop is a routine that dunks me perfectly into the core of hell. It plays Coconut Mall, but it doesn't start. But each time through the loop, there's a 1 in 13 chance we escape. Otherwise, we continue through the loop. This guy is missing a werewolf trainer hoodie. Howdy, burbs are very cool. Thank you, sweet bean. The time loop, we cannot hear it. I'm not hearing Coconut Mall. What the fuck? Okay.
It's only you. You're the only one that has to suffer through the Coconut Mall.
I'm not the only one who's listen. You should be able to hear it up. I think it's doing the thing. Wait, mix it up bot. Why are you muted? There we go. The Coconut Mall isn't real, Starky. Don't fucking gaslight me. No, if only. It's not even that. No one uses the time loop redeem. So I fixed the issue. Sorry, the accident happened years ago. It's time to wake up. Shut up. So the issue is, sometimes when I close when I close OBS, it specifically is referring to a specific instance of a program I have running on my PC. So, basically when I reload it, it'll be like, oh, Mixed Up Bot isn't running, and I have fucking Mixed Up Bot off in the corner because, but it's got a different whatever, it's different, program ID instance or whatever. It pretends it doesn't exist. This is a long fucking time loop. Is it messed up? Imagine if it was messed up so the completion can't happen. Well, so the issue isn't with Mix It Up Bot. The issue is with what's it called? OBS. Remember, chat, OBS is a functional program that definitely works. It'll never end. The end is never the end is never the end is never the end is never the end.
Starky, the time loop is scaring me. Hold my hand.
Alright, holds your hand.
Oh, whoa.
It'd be really fun if the time loop redeemed broke and just kept you eternally trapped in the time loop. I've cultivated a chat that actively wants to torture, like literally psychological torture.
Where the rats?
Starky, can we
It's
go
not
to
that
the
bad.
man ranch?
You get used to it.
I want to go see some free-ranged muscular men with my dragon boyfriend.
And we're free. 44 iterations, so close to the all-time record. So close. Can we go to the man ranch? I want to see free-ranged muscular men with my dragon boyfriend. Ram Ranch. 16 gay cowboys. So this is just the same pose as before. I think the natural state of Twitch chat is wanting to torture the streamer. You're not wrong. I think I can do neutral poses. Like, neutral poses seem reasonable to me. Let me go and just grab, like, one of these, like, dynamic poses samples to work with.
So one of my artist friends recently taught me an easier way to do body poses using stick figures. You use a more advanced stick figure. Instead of it just having like the arms and legs, you give the stick figure shoulder bones and a pelvis bone.
Yeah, that's kind of what I do. Like, transformation. Because, like, you can, you know, I basically draw, like, the body, although I guess this wouldn't be great if they're, like, contorting their body in a weird way. Oh, that's not the right pen. Yeah, this is the way I've tended to do, like, basically this style of, like, this is how I draw figures. Like, the skeleton, at least. Because, like, and then, like, the way, like, this, how I was taught was then, like, you basically, like, you use the circle as basically, like, guidances. Oh, but I should probably also do, like, wrist. I guess throwing the neck back like you're under 30. Also, if you're 29, then this upcoming birthday is officially you becoming daddy, Ray.
Oh, stop that.
Welcome on Unlock. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Thank you for pointing that out.
Man, I'm gonna have to start like getting way muskier and working out more. I don't think people are legally allowed to call me daddy. I physically can't grow body hair.
What are you saying, Starky? Ray said on stream that they're 29, so the next one's the 30th. I thought it was 40. They're made up numbers. I'm fucking 26, and a lot of people have called me daddy.
That's because you're 6'7".
Yeah, you're not wrong. Listen, I hate
And you
having
have a
people
cute beard.
I hate having to tell people to stop calling me daddy. I think it also doesn't help that, like, largely I tend to just be pretty neutral on the whole daddy concept. Listen, I'm over 30, don't you dare start calling me that. Like, I feel like it's one of those things where it's like, you get called daddy kind of regardless of how old you are. By nature of, like, if how much of a shit you give about it.
Daddy Kenji has a good ring.
Like, if you don't mind being called daddy, or you like being called daddy, people will call you daddy. If you don't like being called daddy, like, if you don't like being called daddy, people probably aren't going to call you daddy because of, like, the, you know, the way, probably, like, behavioral stuff that's like, I'm just a little creature. Okay, Ray, do you want to see the sunrise? How do you cancel a song again? Exclamation mark wrong song, I believe. Or remove. Ads? Oh. Because he's been trapped behind the ads. There's that. Settings. Welcome back from the ads. Commands. Remove. Exclamation mark remove is how you remove songs. I've come to middle ground with a different term. Yeah, this is like I'm realizing now that part of like my failure, like, because if you really think about like what's going on here, like you kind of do need that pelvis bone.
Are you using the charcoal brush?
This is just the pencil.
Huh. It's so thick and grainy.
Like it's in part because I'm kind of zoomed in a lot. Son of a bitch.
Man, there's this fursuiter that I'm totally shrimping for, and they're going to Las Vegas for con, and I'm like so tempted to just drive 5 hours to go see them.
Oh my god, that is a dedication to a shrimp.
Oh my lord.
Someone just called last minute on a fray. I'll be back. I am so oof. Oof size maximum.
Ba 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 ba. Is the Yin going to FWA? No. The only cons I'm going to this year are Golden State for con,
Period.
Megaplex, and MFF.
Why can't I push the button? How dare you silence me, Warp? It's because of the way I have it set up. Wait, no. Actually, it still needs to be kept off. In order to have song request on, I need to mute desktop audio, which is the only way I can get the audio of the button videos into stream. So even if they were enabled, you wouldn't be able to hear them. I like that pose. It is a fun pose. I'm like I'm tempted to like figure out like learn more about posing. Just like, learn, like this is cool to see. Like I hide, I'm still on the wrong fucking layer.
I do that sometimes. Don't worry. You're a
Very good.
professional streamer. It's okay.
Yeah. Because like if you do something like this, you actually do get to see the like basic like the structural elements of like where the body is. Are you trying to learn how to line of actions? This is like a general study kind of day, because basically it's me trying to like strengthen my fundamentals. Like we did shape studies, where I actually got help from Kusa earlier, who helped me kind of like break down this beak into more reasonable shapes, because I was struggling with it, and then like seeing the way that like, more experienced artists break down shapes was really helpful. Also, I forgot we had that. Also,
Oh, I'm free from work.
excellent.
I can draw now. Time
Yeah.
to start drawing lewd art.
I am very quickly approaching the point where I'm like, I might actually just start looking at a lot of not safe for work stuff for like anatomy. Because genuinely,
Starky Kenji's bullying my DMs.
in before Ray floods my GMs with lewds anatomy. Listen, I can do two things at once. What's up, Crisp?
That's it and beaks Sir Starky.
Unbeaks your Starky? What's underneath the beak? You want me to be honest, Starky? Go for it. Here's the thing. I will turn down literally no advice. Not safe for work is fucking hard. Hard as fuck, exactly.
Oh, when I do NSFW art, sometimes I'll pose for my own pictures.
God,
That's fun. You should do that.
this is a. I'm scared by this foreshortening now. If I go up here, yeah, like you can see this. Spotify, Songify. What the fuck? Oh, if you remove a song that's actively playing, Spotify
Uh,
Songify shits
uh,
itself. That's good. Okay, where are we supposed to be? Song queue. Oh, the song queue is empty. Okay. Oh, and it crashed. I'm beginning to think maybe we should just stick to what's the program called? Stream Elements. Because Songify does seem to be crashing a lot. Everyone's so confused. And trust me, one day I was so upset that I couldn't draw a PP that I legit said in VC, fuck it, I need to take a pic of my own penis.
I have like several jock straps that I like to pose in for my own art purposes.
Welcome on
They're
in, Kona.
fun.
Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Not me now planning on reaching out to Ray in DMs for reference pictures. The thing is,
Ooh.
the thing is, I don't actually know that I would do not safe work. It's just that not safe work gives me the cleanest to look at, like, body structures. Okay.
There's no hidden things behind layers of clothing. You don't have to
Exactly.
wonder what's behind the layer.
Okay, time for me to reopen and reconnect Songify. I think going forward we might just go back to sure reference. I'm reminded. I now fucking completely understand the like. Sorry, it crashed. It's all
Do you want me
good.
to send you a ref pic right now?
There's this like meme of the like, wow, you're someone who poses for artists, those lucky artists, and it's like, no, I am not. There are a bunch of artists in a room, and none of them are horny. One of them is crying because they've tried 6 times to capture the form, and they're fucking it up. Okay. Okay, there we go.
Hey, wait, I'm finding a picture to send you on Telegram for reference.
Excellent. Also, I'm going to go with a figure drawing if I go for anatomy, rather not touch the lewd stuff. Lewd arts? I think for me, it helps because I am the child of, like, I'm the child of a nurse. So, like, my brain does not, like, I can turn off the part of my brain that sees things as sexy, kind of at will. Like, I can just be like, yeah, that's just bodily autonomy, like, bodily anatomy. There's nothing sexy about it. Like, booba, okay. You know what, let's listen to Ratitude Blind.
All right, that being said, do you want one with the jockstrap or the one that I use a lot that has no clothing?
I guess go for the one with the jockstrap.
Cool, I'll send you both.
Sends the illusion of choice. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. Because sincerely,
Well,
like,
the one without the jock is like there's nothing showing, but the angle and the pose for the picture, I use it a lot because it's like a really good angle.
Starky getting nudes live on stream. Starky, can you send me that picture that you're studying to explain a little bit what lines of action are? Sure. Me copy. Where have I talked to Garion before? Okay, Discord. But like, so largely I'm just doing a lot of like, this is me kind of like trying to study structure and anatomy. You have no idea the context behind the meme image I sent him about Incineroar. Oh,
Okay, there you go.
Hmm.
Reference photos.
These are good reference photos.
And the first ones, I love the angle a lot.
Welcome on in, Keyblade. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. You know,
That's
like,
key. That's my weasel friend.
I'm sure. So this is going to be significantly harder if I don't have like a reference image to work with. But like the structure of being able to be like, you know what I assume it's not an SO. I'll leave it hydrate. But you know, it's actually really handy to turn off the like horny response, which also I can also turn off my disgust response. Because like I am just like, yeah, you know, that's dookie on the floor. Eh. It's gross, yeah. Humans make dookie. Humans are kind of gross. But like you gotta sometimes you gotta do, you know, you gotta wait a minute, mods get special treatment for the Spotify version is better. Yes. I had it so that way the mods get 3 songs in the queue. The general viewers get 1, and then I think subscribers get 2, and VIPs as well. I love making waste products as a living human. Yeah. Okay, that doesn't look actually that bad. I was expecting that form to look way weirder. Also, part of it's like, I realize now part of like the struggle of being an artist is like not having any idea of what you want to draw. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Where it's like, what do I want to draw? I have no fucking idea. I want to draw something, but like, I guess it's like those posts. It's like the fucking never lining up of when you know what you like. You have an idea of the thing you want to draw. I was gonna turn off my disgust response because of traumatic school experiences. Life is terrible. Yeah, this I feel like these studies are like useful for like realizing like just how just how expressive the human form is. God, like unironically, because if I remove this, see that's clearly like part of it's lost with the hands because I still, oh god, I need to do a fucking hand study, don't I?
You should focus on the body before you focus on hands or feet.
That's
Because you're going to
fair.
get stressed out if you do everything all at once. Hands are really hard, even for experienced artists. And I do recommend if you want to study feet, find some NSFW artist that has the foot kink.
You know what? Fair enough.
I'm not joking. That's where you're going to get the
No,
good reference
I
material.
completely 100% believe you. Oh god, it's so cramped.
You also have to determine on how you want to do your fingers and feet too. Are you going to be one of those artists that does the 3-digit finger feet, the 4-digit finger feet, or are you going to be one of the 5-digit finger feet people? I myself swap between 3 and 4 usually.
God, that looks so cramped. Yeah, I hate choice paralysis. It's one of those things where it's like, I don't know if it's good for me to get a grip on how to draw hands before I have a style. I guess style is like an amalgamation of the way you draw things, so. Another way to get good reference pics for feet is to make an announcement asking for feet pics. Much to your dismay, you will get way more pics than you will need. Isn't there a meme of trying to draw feet well, but not too well?
Nothing's more
Like-
fun than gaslighting your friends into liking feet.
Oh my god. Extremely
just a
well
prank.
rendered feet.
I don't know. They made a League of Legends champion that like is all about feet recently. I guess you could look at her.
I know one thing more fun than gaslighting your friends into liking feet. Okay. What champ? Gaslighting your friends into liking Vor. I You know what? I don't want to know. Is Starky finally tackling anatomy? I'm trying. It's one of those things where it's like, I am building up because I know the style that I want to do. I don't know how to get there, but building up a base knowledge of like understanding of art is always going to be useful regardless of your style. I like that one old school Let's Player I love to watch got into some hot water for feet. Kind of wish I didn't have to learn that. Oh, you're talking about
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yep.
Chugga Conroy? Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, wow. I wasn't expecting Chugga to be on the bingo sheet this year.
Which, there was one thing that was posted where I was like, oh no, in retrospect, this is a fucking horrifying clip from their, like, Let's Play of Super Mario 3D. Where he's just like, because it's Chugga, two guys, and then Masayanella, who is like the one of the few female like women in that like friend group alongside Luca. And it's just extremely incredibly awkward like thing at the moment, but like in hindsight it's genuinely kind of fucking horrifying. Oh my god.
Where do you... Oh god. No, I don't. Okay.
Reference stock poses.
Reference this, pants grab.
I mean, you did send me reference photos to reference that pants grab.
I guess technically, yeah.
Bertrand John is cool. I believe he was married to Luca as well. Sucks we had to learn about such messed up things about a friend. Yeah. Well, the thing is, as someone who, as like a moderator, is privy to a lot of like background shit, almost certainly he knew in advance. Like, very rarely is that stuff genuinely a surprise. Because there's almost always going to be like hey, you know, you're gonna get messages from like people who interact with him, or like, hey, you know, I want to join you in a collab. I don't feel comfortable around this person. Last year I was going to therapy, so all things considered, that's one of the better outcomes when YouTube drama breaks out. It's probably for the best. I'm learning anatomy from art to a level that's probably overkill. I try to memorize all the muscle names and positions and stuff and hands. Oh my god. I just want to draw funny, hot, furry men. That's all I want from life. I want to draw a man like, how the fuck do you draw Booba?
Uh,
I mean,
you draw a heart or a peach going from the collarbone.
kind of like a man built like fucking this. There we go. Anatomy.
Yo, that's how I'm built, for real, for real.
I'd like to get a good enough at people to draw D&D characters. Also, howdy, welcome on, Irish. Glad to have you. Weezer has a song called "I'm Your Daddy." I'm banning Weezer from my streams. Weezer is not allowed at my birthday party. But, you know, I don't imagine I will ever get good enough where I feel comfortable taking commissions.
What the fuck?
But like, it's nice to look at art to be able to be like, yeah, this is, you know, if this is what you're trying to do, here's like the issue. Also, it is kind of interesting because like I'm sure if I drew someone specifically with these proportions, it would look weird, but because it's like an instance of like there's less to go from, the brain fills in the gaps really, really hard. Son of a bitch, I'm drawing on the fuck.
Are you drawing on the wrong layer?
I'm drawing on the wrong layer.
Take a shot. Art challenge. Take a shot every time you're drawing on the wrong layer.
Starky, one thing I noticed with Spotify is that we get much more real music. That's kind of low key. That's kind of why I want to make Spotify work. Because as much as I love the memes of YouTube, they do kind of completely take over the stream. So I would say swap Spotify and YouTube depending on stream mood. Spotify want real music, YouTube when you want more joke songs. It's like I want the joke songs from YouTube, but like also I want the joke songs that are also good songs. Okay. Is it okay if I show this on stream, Garion? I wait the Garion response. It's fine? Okay, perfect.
Man, I haven't got a Garion stream in forever. Garion has a really cute voice.
I don't care? Okay. Lines of actions, a single line that depicts the dynamic of the pose, making drawing move lively or alive. Okay. Okay, I see what you mean. I think it's the stretch and the hydrate. Okay, so this is kind of like one of those studies of the like it's like those I don't want to describe it, it's like those minimalized sketches of like if I try to do, you know, this one, it'd be like, you know, basically like with, you know, with respect to like the, you know, basically the way they like draw bodies for like like medicine logos. Okay, pretty much. Like, 'cause there's like an entire genre of like logos that are just simplified human forms. Yeah, like YouTube gave or Google gave me a perfect one. It's basically like these. Why no English? No, why English cover? Maybe it's because the English cover is the only one that's available on Spotify. It's basically like these, but like used as an art tool. Interesting. At what point in my art journey do I actually start doing style studies?
Whenever you want.
Okay, that might be something I consider doing next week then. No, I have the original in my playlist. You might want to grab the Spotify link then. So I should probably keep an eye on the time because unfortunately I will not be able to go overtime. Developing your own style, you mean? Yeah. It's like kind of like looking at the way other people like the description I've heard for it is you don't steal style, you steal the thinking behind it. Like that's the better way to do it. Okay.
Oh.
That's how do I explain it? You just oops into you technically don't study it. So it's just kind of the thing that comes naturally.
Beat him up, beat him up, beat him up, beat him up.
Pat will never know what I said. That's how I draw when I don't use ref, and yeah, it comes naturally. Okay. So it's kind of like a synthesis of experience more than it is like pretty much it's normally developed through your art journey. Okay. So I guess it's like kind of like seeing the things that you find appealing when you work in art and then working to replicate those. I guess is probably the best way to describe the process of developing a style. Which I guess is kind of why it's like the you don't steal the style, steal the thinking behind it. Because if you can figure out what decisions they were making when they were making the art, you can like replicate a style pretty easily.
Where the rats?
Papa, you have been fined 1K for stolen seeds. I stole those seeds.
Wait, what?
Ha ha ha. Thank you for paying off my fines.
Oh my god. This rat keeps stealing shit, man. The point of finding your style pretty much comes through inspiration. Okay. This is I think there might be times to use both of the like different tools of because like when it comes to like cramp stuff like this, you probably want like you probably want to use the more like action or action line oriented thing. Wow, song it exists. One of these songs of all time. The style is developed due to other artists. That is to say, some people are inspired for anime, some people are inspired by other artists. Okay, so I guess it's just one of those things where it's like, look at the artists that I feel inspire me, and then see if I can figure out the techniques they're using to create that style. And like that's quote unquote quote unquote what a style study would be. Feel free to say I'm just 100% off base here. Like I said, I will take whatever help I can get because art is a journey, and I am perfectly okay looking like an idiot if it means I get information.
I don't think you look like an idiot. There's nothing wrong with inquiring.
That's fair. I was definitely the kind of kid in college where I would ask 10,000 questions to make sure that I got everything like right.
That's good.
It is a good habit to have gotten into, but also it does make me like being Midwestern. I'm like, oh god, I don't want to inconvenience anyone by asking a question. Midwesterners are we are polite to a fault. I was drawing on the fucking being Midwestern not even once. Remember, kids, if you find yourself stuck at the Midwestern goodbye, you have to hit them with the whelp and then stand up. Simply like, I don't know, Daelus's line art. You try to reach something similar to his line art, something that you're content with. You're like, I don't know, my style is shading, so you try to replicate my style of shading and so forth. Okay. Interesting. Do you, as a Midwesterner, own a lot of flannels? I do, in fact, have 3 flannels. That's not a lot, but it is a number. Stop drawing on the long layer, you fuck. I'm gonna grip myself. I think it's absolutely amazing. I sincerely appreciate the artist community in the furry fandom for being willing to like share as much knowledge as you do. Develops with style. Or that's how style develops. Okay. So it's not like it's not something you can actively like look into and like think about so much as it is synthesizing experience. My art is heavily inspired by anime / kimono artists. I don't know if that's visible. I can see it. It kind of reminds me of like what Ivan has going on and like Lucas, where like it doesn't have like the Western cartoony style or like the realistic. It definitely seems to be more inspired by like, you know, the Japanese kimono style. Furries are like the friendliest communities to learning artists. I am honestly, the furry community is great. That's what fucking layer are you on? Hello? Oh wait, was I on the right layer this entire time? Nope, I was definitely on the wrong layer. Okay. But, just having access to as much information as I do from friends being like, yeah, here's the thing you can do to help you figure out stuff. I mean, I like helping out newer artists if my knowledge allows it. I really do appreciate that. It's like, it's nice to be able to be like, yeah, I'm excited about learning a thing, and then have a bunch of people who are like friends who already know how to do the thing. They're like, oh yeah, cool. Here's, let me help you along the art journey. Okay. So what have I done? I've done faces, warm-ups, first, general structure. Okay. I could probably let me see. We got 30 minutes. Let's rock out like an actual sketch. Using all that I've learned.
What do you want to sketch?
Not what. Whom.
Whomst?
Whomst.
Whomst?
Oh, that's the big image. Oh my god.
Oh.
Get sketched, nerd.
Oh.
At the very least, I'm gonna try to do a headshot real quick.
Interesting.
It's like let me look at.
Wait, that's me.
Hyenas also have like the candid kind of thing. It's a little bit more pinched, but I should also probably keep an eye out for how full the queue is. Big Brantler, welcome on in. Thank you for 2 months subscription for 22 months. Enjoy the art review and the emotes, you sweet bean. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. It's not quite as big as a dog snout. Welcome on in, Bowser Prince. Glad to have you, sweet bean. I see, Bowser Prince, do you stream? I know you have emotes. I just don't know if you're an active streamer. You do? Awesome. Give me a shout for Bowser Prince. Okay. Don't erase lines yet. Yeah, you can erase this line. I was drawing on the wrong layer. I am also Starky regarding hands. I mean, I know that they are the bane of all artists forever. Okay.
Hmm. Hmm.
Also, one thing I definitely need to know is if you're having issues with hand pose, I need to know I need to practice what's it called? Take a picture of your own hand and replicating what you had in mind. Okay. Trust me, it helps. One thing I definitely need to know I need to get better about is expressions. because I expressions are definitely the kind of thing where it's like there's so many ways to draw an expression.
Let me pull
Oh,
out my tablet.
Bester,
Draw
welcome
you.
in. Glad to have you, Raiders. Just wanted to watch someone I hadn't yet for ready and just plop myself here. I'm glad. Hope you enjoying here. But yeah, welcome on, Raiders. Glad to have you. Those who don't know, I'm StarkyMorph, Big Chaos Curly Internet, variety stream live every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 7 to 10 p.m. EST. I'm gonna fucking thank you, sir.
Starky, I have bad news. All the shinies have been stolen.
I would
was
say
going
it's
to
not
add
usually
more
this chaotic,
shinies
but
to the
usually it's
shiny horde, but
about
all
this
of them
level.
are
Welcome
gone.
on in, though.
What
Glad to
do
have
we
ya.
do? How can we recover? You have been building this horde since you were 4, and now you're 46.
It's so wild that
almost
you're saying it's
47,
chaotic when
so
I can't
that's
hear
your
your
life's
streams,
work.
redeems, or
Stolen.
music.
I will try
I'm
to
just
find
listening to like
shinies to
anime
replace
openings
the
while
ones you
doing
have
some
gotten in
doodles
the
and
over
playing
40 years
FF14.
of shiny hunting.
Fair enough. But welcome on in, though. Glad to have you. What were you up to? You're up to Clash Royale. I've never heard of that.
Oh, that game's fun. It's a mobile game.
Yeah, welcome on and glad to have you. I love your model. Oh yeah, the model is great. It was made by Falcon Trace over on Twitter. I am actually in the process of trying to get ready to debut and hype up a new model, which is done by People Drops, the same person who did Barley's 3D model, although they now have a 2D model. But yeah, I'm really excited to show it off at some point. I just I want to do a special debut thing, but it looks like that's going to be just outside of my reach, unfortunately. So I'm probably just going to use the resources I have from my model artist to hype it up. So expect some posts soon if I don't hear back from an artist soon, or if I hear back in the negative. Okay, you actually kind of have like, because one thing that I noticed with with Kusa was that he has a bit of an overbite. Like the top part of his snoot was like a little bit more extended than the bottom part.
Hell, he's more canine than hyena.
That's fair. Do you mind
Hyenas
fan
are
art?
their own thing.
No, I love fan art. My rules for fan art are make sure that you're taking care of yourself first and foremost. And you know, only do fan art if it would be something that would help you relax, or like you got nothing else to work on and you just want to do something fun. It's basically like my like grabs you and myself by proxy, because this is also the way my ADHD manifests. Make sure you're work before play. I've drawn your head too big.
Finch's fan art is really cute.
Oh my god, it's the funny guitar riff.
Sure, this looks good.
Okay. Well, this is a sketch that actually came together a lot faster than my sketches usually do. So I'm at least learning something. Although, I think about it, you got fluff. I need to make sure I add fluff to sketches. I've drawn you as very smug. Welcome welcome, Best Dirk. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to Live Chat. Glad to have you. The Dirk must fly away. I'm tired. Go for sure. Go take care of yourself. Okay. I realized that because as I was starting this, I'm like, I just realized one thing that I meant to do tonight was expression studies. So, congratulations, you're doing my expression study, victim.
It's okay. I'm fairly expressive. I don't like that.
Okay. I need to adjust. I need to get a better screens, I think, is the major thing, because I can't really see it on my screen, but I can see it in my preview window.
What are you using to draw, by the way?
I'm borrowing a Wacom, a very, very old Wacom from a friend.
Okay.
Gotta go get started on dinner. Have fun, Starky and Ray. Thank you so much for stopping by, you wonderful bean. Go
Bye,
take care of
Key.
yourself. Bye. But yeah, no, I do have a throne. I put a relatively cheap tablet on there, and I also have a more expensive one for, you know, if that ever gets funded, which I don't expect it will anytime soon.
I was lucky. I had a viewer buy me a new Huion tablet.
I definitely hear Huion is the way to go.
Huion!
Huion!
Huion! That same viewer also bought my my partner in Xbox Series X. It was an interesting month. I think I had a panic. I freaked out because I'm not used to that type of stuff.
Like panic attacks in general, or
No, like the generosity of internet strangers.
oh, that's fair. I've seen enough of it where I'm to some degree it it's more like it's not like I'm immunized against it. It's more just like my brain doesn't process it's real, I guess.
Bench, I'm biting you next week. It's on site.
A lot of expression comes from eyebrows.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Are you bald? Do you have hair?
So you're figuring out heads. I'm definitely I I'm doing sketch sheets now because I am trying to figure out certain stuff when it comes to art, like expressions. This is Ray when you tell him that he he got one less than the number of McNuggets he paid for.
Hey, that's a hate crime. Don't even joke about that.
Like expressions be tricky. Yeah. Just
Oh, I had another
unhappy.
question. How big is your canvas?
3,000 by 2,400.
Okay. It's not that bad.
Why does this feel wrong? This looks like discomfort more than it feels like sadness. This one's like I actually do like this expression that I've drawn. It's kind of like cocky, you know, the cocky grin, which is honestly one of my favorite expressions. Whenever I see it on like a soda, I'm like, that's hot. This one's kind of like, maybe it's because the ears. It, something's off about the snout. Something here is not right. You can feel it. Let me flip the canvas real quick. It will center
Whoa,
it on.
canvas flipping? That's an
Yeah.
advanced technique.
I see it. It's really, really handy for spawning your fuck ups. It is so handy for figuring out where you made mistakes. Yeah, that looks so much better. The snoot's still wrong, but at least the eye like no longer looks really wrong. I think it's the jawline, maybe? I just didn't give you a jawline. Also, it doesn't look remotely like... Oh, you know what? Also hair. That, that doesn't even remotely look like your hair. There we go. That looks kind of like you, actually, now. Oh, and of course the fluff.
Hmm.
I'm looking at like the expressions, and I feel like one expression that I'm gonna draw a lot is definitely the like bedroom eyes. Just because that's like a fun expression. No ulterior motives whatsoever.
Huh, yeah, sure. Ba ba da ba 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 da ba ba.
With what cover is this? This is the English cover. What is the what bad covers is this? It's definitely not the best cover I've ever heard of Bling Bong Born. There is a vote skip mechanic. If you want to skip this. Yeah, this is a bad cover of this song. I want to say it's exclamation mark vote skip. Which I think someone put this song in here in by mistake. There we go. It worked. That is a handy feature. All right. What am I doing wrong? Okay, I'm clearly losing my mind because this expression is nothing. I somehow nailed it on the first one and then have struggled to figure out how to express anything other than than whatever expression is going on here. Cockiness, I suppose.
God
It looks like the
damn it,
beginning, like,
Leo!
you know, the
What
one
the hell
anime
are you
meme that's
doing?
like, I'm a genius. Oh no!
Leo! Leo!
It
Leo!
looks like the
Leo!
before of
God
that.
damn it! God damn it! God damn it! God damn it!
Nice art practice, honey. Welcome on to Delos. Glad to have you, sweet bean. Give me a shout out for Delos. I've definitely, I don't necessarily feel like I've learned a lot, but I guess I have. If only just like, because the Kusa's advice on how to break things down, and then Darian's advice on how to, like, you know, kind of draw action lines through a pose, and then trying to, like, you know, improve my headshot sketches. Also, learning isn't necessarily linear. Sometimes sometimes you regress to progress, which is a fucking it's a bad feeling whenever you regress, but all about sticking it out, I suppose.
Man, I'm so sad Freerun's over.
Long muzzles are tricky with mouse from my experience. Yeah. Because, like, you do see a lot of furry artists basically just draw very, very short muzzles. I'm gonna say. Which, like, I don't blame them, because it is easier and tends to look better. Like, usually this is like what you get from you know, most furry artists is like, which, like, that's not necessarily a bad style. That I'm sorry, I got a little jump scared by my own sketch because it came together really fucking quickly and it doesn't look bad. That came together horrifyingly quickly. Yep. Interesting. I usually draw Sonic / Mobian styled anthros and how their mouths work for the most speeds they're easier to draw. I imagine that equines are really long muzzles and can be difficult to draw. I think that's the thing. Is it's like, because with muzzles you're inherently introducing three-dimensional space, whereas if you just keep it short, which is interesting. This is like a manic expression. Because, like, I know what facial features tend to indicate various visual shorthand for expression. Eyes wide tend to be like something is going wrong. You know, if it's a smile, it's a manic expression. If it's like a frown, it's, you know, sadness. Teeth bared, it's anger. You know. And then, like, if I were to, like, really expand the eyes, it now becomes like a, oh my gosh, like he's really excited to see something.
Bah, 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 bah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Art is cool and also hard. Okay, so if I were
Beaks
to
are interesting.
draw this same thing as a cat, I do. I guess I wouldn't really like feel like here and then with cats, they don't got like they don't really like come out. It's more like it's like a continuation of the shape of the face. And then yeah. Am I starting to understand art?
That's right.
I mean, one of the eyes is misplaced. Also, like this is supposed to be more like, but like the overall structure of this is correct. Okay. Then just spiky cat ears. That nose just is horrifying. But okay, so I'm trying to figure. I think I know now how to differentiate my various muzzles. Gosh, art requires so much fucking thinking. Like it's probably just like a result of the early stage of art, but like also because I just want funky town bot. Okay, so like okay, so there is basically instead of coming out, it's like there's like a bend. Okay. This is the kind of stuff I was really excited to learn about because it's like different lines. Yoshi Rainbow, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Live Chat. Glad to have ya. So hopefully you have a good time hanging out and vibing.
Who, me?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just kind
Wasn't
of
sure.
off in La La Land.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm doodling you.
Oh, such a sweet bean. Shush. If there is one thing that does fluster me, I do think unironically it is art. Or like any gift that like is made. I think like that's the kind of stuff that unironically gets me flustered faster than anything else. Eh. So what is it about this cat that I'm there we go. It's been like what, a year since MM released a song? What is MM? Ring a bell. God. Short for Marilyn Manson. Okay. I did not realize that. Also, who did your ref sheet? They did an absolutely amazing job.
My friend Snow.
I love the expressiveness and like the style also. They did a good job with the digitigrade pause.
My favorite thing is that they're just straight up wearing my everyday clothes. I always wear sandals, shorts, and a flannel.
That's just like this is your style IRL.
Yeah. Well,
It's a
I
good
based
style.
Ray off me.
I did
We're
the same.
interchangeable.
I did the same thing with Starky. Admittedly, I don't usually wear a lab coat.
That's why I'm getting a partial instead of a full suit for him, because he just wears my clothes
That's fair.
and he has my proportions.
Oh yeah, I guess because you 6'3", and you,
Hmm.
which is also why I made Starky 6'8". Although I'm tempted to make him shorter when I get him redesigned. I'm like stuck in. I want to fill out the rest of my time, but I also don't know what I want to draw. So cool S. Okay. But yeah, I feel like I've learned letting your machine goo just be shorter than when you feel like it. Honestly, that is kind of the vibe. That was like, let me just go ahead and see if I can draw a quick bird. That, like, I knew I was always gonna want to get art of Starky and like various uh different species. So like I definitely wanted to build in like a lore reasons why he was able to TF. Okay, that doesn't look bad. Quick bird sketch. I did not do any lizard studies. I don't know what fucking lizard snoots look like. Hold up, we got to do one quick borzoi. Let me do it for you. A reptile muscles or something else. Oh yeah, because like they kind of have like a like it depends on the reptile. Because I know that one of the ways you can differentiate between alligators and crocodiles is like crocodiles have like a more rounded edge, whereas like alligators are more like they got like a sharp, you know. Oh, Chat doesn't mind the classic Rex tonight. Felt mood for it. I mean, hey, if chat wasn't into it, there's always the option for vote skip. Yeah, we're probably gonna be wrapping up here in just a little bit because like what I remember like the way you can tell with crocodiles is like alligators is like the A is like they have the beak shaped like that, and then you have the C which feel like push sideways. What else is there? Crocodiles. One of them likes dry land more than the other ones. Yeah,
I think alligators are dry land preference.
that would make sense. And, well, and also technically there's a third category of caimans, which aren't alligators or crocodiles. I don't know what separates them apart though. We have jumping crocodiles in Australia. Jesus Christ, Australia. They really looked at jumping spiders and said, we can do you one better. Jumping fucking crocodiles. Oh my god. But yeah. I think since I'm kind of out of ideas of things to draw, and also like I can kind of feel my hand starting to get like the drawer like grip. I need to get better about doing hand warm-ups before drawing.
You can do them in between drawings too. There's some
Yeah.
really good carpal tunnel stretches you can do.
Yeah. Browser Prince, thank you for the follow. Welcome to live chat. Glad to have you. Let's see. Ray, since you're my guest, let me go ahead and shout you out. And then also, if you want to recommend a raid target.
Oh,
Humans have really short, stubby snoots compared to alligator and crocodiles.
Let me see. Who do I have on my list? Um. Hmm. My friend Arata is playing Resident Evil.
Ooh, how do you spell that?
Like this.
You know, go give Ray a follow. Ray is an absolute like huge sweetheart. Very very fun streams. He also does art, video games. I unfortunately I can't really make it to many streams because like you start very because like you're 3 hours behind me. So like
That's why I stream in the mornings on Saturdays.
I actually do appreciate that. Although usually my Saturdays are spent like catching back up on the whole being an adult thing. Because
Mm-hmm.
I streaming and working full time does not give you much time. Like you gotta make efficient use of your time. All right, I'm going to close it to Songify. Uh, sorry to stop in the middle of that song because that is a banger. But also, go ahead and get the outro playlist. Get the outro going. Yeah, thank you for hanging out. Right, we're gonna rate into a it's a corgi. This is super super cute. All right, Errata Prime. What? Oh shit, raid message. Uh, you know what? When in doubt, I can't think of a good raid message, so we go with the default lab break. I don't know if you have a default raid message, but also feel free to use Raise. If you have Yamai emotes, Raise emotes, whoever's emotes you haven't have. Hyena raid, that's also fair. That makes sense. Sometimes it's nice to have like just a simple like go-to one. Yeah. Start the raid over to Errata Prime. Yeah. And anyways, if this is your first time here, I'm StarkyMorph, Big A Chaos Growing Internet, Variety streamer, live every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 7 to 10 p.m. Monday, Tuesday, 6 to 9 p.m. Thursday, Friday. If you like to stay up to date with the stream, including we'll be going live, Twitter and Blue Sky are the places to be at StarkyMorph on most platforms, honestly. It's kind of nice having a relatively unique name. But yeah, art goes on the Blue Sky. You know, TikTok, like the edited clips I post to TikTok go on the various platforms. You know, food pics, also just random thoughts whenever I do have them, and remember to actually post them. But I have a TikTok as well if you like to see edited content. Maybe myself as well as my editor Michelle. I'm gonna move to a Sunday posting time because apparently that's when peak hours are. I have a YouTube if you like to catch one of the VODs there, see what all you've been up to, and see my art journey so far. I will say, if you do choose to watch the art journey, the first one is very, very rough, and I did in fact get flashbanged by my progress last week. um, so yeah, I post all my VODs there. None of it's edited, although I do upload my TikTok clips there as well. I might at some point work with my editor to see if we can make some stuff for YouTube. We will see. And then I have a Discord link up in there. Say hi to all the Sweet Beans and see the first content that the Sweet Beans post. All right, we're right over to Arata Prime, a very, very adorable corgi. Thank you so much for everyone for being here and have a wonderful weekend. I'll catch you Monday for more Factorio. Bye. Bye-bye.